Have you ever thought of your life after retirement? You will be left with 25 to 30 years after retirement. What will you do when your children have settled down and they've gone away with your family and staying away? These days, when I meet my colleagues, senior colleagues, junior colleagues, they ask a simple question to me: what do you do in your time these days? Very proudly, I say I'm a golfer of a high repute. Golf is my lifeline. It keeps me fit, healthy, and cheerful. If it's a work, it's a life work, a career, a profession. So now you can join me in understanding what is a game of golf. So this video will help you to visualize game of golf. ऑफ कीजिए.
To start.
Game of golf. Golf is an outdoor game played with a club and a hard ball of very small size. It is generally played outdoor, and it requires a very wide, very big area of land. So, what is that golf? Basically, it is a game where there are holes 9 to 18, 9 or 18 hole, where you have to stroke the ball and put the ball into cup, and that is a hole. For doing this activity, you require a certain equipment which I will tell you subsequently. So how the game is played? This is game can be played with a team of with any number of people, but basically not more than four in one lot. It can be two, it can be three, it can be four, but not more than four. And you can make groups and accordingly you play. So a golf course is basically known by its par. What is par? Par is basically the number of strokes given to finish 18 hole or 9 hole. It can be a 3-stroke hole, that is par 3. It can be 4-stroke, the 4-stroke hole, and it can be 5-stroke. Of late, in the world, people have started coming out with par 6 as well. So if you take an yardage wise, this course, but a full course of 18, you will be able to do in 7,500 yards or so. But if you take walking from one hole to teeing off area, so it generally comes out to 5 miles or 8 kilometer. So it is a game of 8-kilometer walking and time. You want to finish a game, it is 4.5 hours as per rules. 9-hole part game you want to play, it's a 2 hours 10 minutes. Depending up to you. But a full game is generally played, and you can have a 2-round, 3-round, 4-round. A professional golf is generally played through 4 rounds of golfing. As far as the course is concerned, what all it contains and where how do you play? So you will find in a golf course there will be an area known as teeing off area. It means from where you start the hole. It will be marked, and it is a legal boundary defined, and the grass is mowed uniformly a particular height. So it looks cleaner, smoother. So you stand there, use a tee box, use a tee, put the ball on that and swing. You can use any club you wish to. That club I will define subsequently what all clubs are there. So you keep on doing this, you keep on finishing into the hole. Once you start, you will find there is a under level of grass mode known as fairway. And all around it maybe there is hazard, trees, water, all of things will be the obstruction. It will be natural or man-made, it can be. More difficult, more make it more difficulty, it will be more water line, it will be sand line. From after fairway, you will come across the final that is known as putting green, which is the finest grass and 3 to 5 millimeter only. So in that putting area, there will be a cup put, which is a 4 inch, is 4.25 inch का आता है, or there will be a flag on the center. So you have to put that ball into that hole. That's the one hole. Similarly, you carry on playing in the chain type facility. So 1 second and carry on finishing. After 9, you can have a 5 minutes break and carry on again 18. So there is no in between gap in official match. Club game, you can have a break of yours. You can have a breakfast in between and you can carry on playing. This is how the game is played. So you have to, what is score? How do you score? So I told you 3 stroke, 4 stroke, and 5 stroke hole. So if you add a total, you will find a par of the course, and a par of the course can be from anywhere from 64 to 74. It means you say 74, it means you get 74 stroke to finish the game. But not everybody can finish 74. So there is a provision where they are given a handicapping. So you can finish in as per your level, and club will decide what is your handicap, and that will be used in your life to play competitive golfing. So this is how the golf is played. So once 18 is over, game is over, you can shake hand and go home. That's how the game is played. So for using golf playing, you require a set of club. Those are very important. You can have whatever combination of club. Basically, these clubs are defined as, first is the driver, or we call it wood. Earlier days it used to be made of wood, persimmon wood. So it is the longest club in the it will be the longest club in your bag, and it looks like, ये इसको करेक्शन करना पड़ेगा. You can see this head. This is driver. After that, this is known as one driver, one wood or driver. After that, there are known as fairway wood. Wood is continuing, though these days it has become a metal, but still known as wood. So there will be a subsequent wood known as 3 wood. This is how the 3 wood looks like. This is how the 3 wood is there. So it can be 3 wood, 5 wood, 7 wood, 9 wood. These are how the woods are there available in the market. You can buy and play. After the wood, the iron used to start earlier, 1 iron. But these days, they have come out with a club known as hybrid club, between the iron and the wood, for convenient play, for easy play. So those look like something like this. It's shorter in length but longer than iron. So these can be anything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Subsequently, you can have इसको करेक्शन करना पड़ेगा बाद में. ये पकड़िए. Iron. This is iron. You can see this. This is, you see this iron? This looks like this. This is iron. This earlier used to be 1 to 9 earlier. Now these days it is not, 1 is not played. So it is 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 9. These are the clubs, iron clubs. After the iron, we have got wedges. It looks like this. It is smaller but heavier than. And finally you get the most valuable club known as putter. See this, this is a vintage putter, but one of the best putter in the market. Not available these days. This is a vintage, but and this is grips are, his grip is slightly different than other grip. You can see this grip, and you see this. You see this grip, both different. Okay, so holding, because of holding. So this is how you have got club. So if you added all those numbers which I told, probably this is 9 plus 5 plus 9, so 14 plus 23 plus 4, 27 plus 28. But you can't carry 28. So officially they have allowed a club of 14, a set of 14 club to play around. So you can play with 14 club. Choice is yours. Option is yours. Which club you want to carry, it is up to you. There is no restriction on that. You can have same club, 2 in numbers. No objection to it. And it is, so these clubs basically are meant for hitting from smallest distance to the longest distance. Driver hits the longest and the wedge hits the shortest. This is how you play golf from this club. After that, you all those things you put in a scorecard while playing. There is a scorecard which is scorecard with the book. So whatever stroke you have taken, that has to be recorded after immediately after each hole, and it is to be recorded in a scorecard like this. This scorecard fully I will explain you subsequently because it got a lot of information. And once you finish hole, sign it, your marker, sign it and deposit it to the starter. This goes into your record. This was from Singapore, Sentosa Club scorecard, and this is a Pune, local Pune Club scorecard. Simplest one, you can see this. One thing to note in this is behind this card, is smaller written, there are some scribbles, you can see this. Okay, these are local conditions rule, how you play locally. Okay. Total game is played with certain rules and regulations, and the rules have been made by USGA, United States Golf Association. There was the initial body was USGA. In after a certain time, the RNA segregated from USGA and set up at St Andrew, London, Scotland. So right now, if you see, and they wrote a book, set of rules which all golfer has to follow. Rule books looks like something like this. You will see this. Total rule books is here. Okay. So this book has to be followed. It is a Bible. It is like a law book, IPC. Okay. So every golfer must know this 100% to play golf. So this is rule of golf. And second, how the ground is made, for that also there is a book known as, you can see this, technical handbook. This is Indian Golf Union technical handbook. In this it is written how the ground has to be maintained, what level of, what height of grass, all those things are mentioned here. So that's how the ground is made. So This is known as rules, this is known as ground, and after that it is purely up to you to learn golf and play golf. You must know one thing, if you really want to learn golf, you should be very serious, and whatever fundamentals you have learned, you should follow it through thick and thin. One thing you must remember, never miss it a shot. Remaining about details of my equipment which you are going to use, I will come out in the next PowerPoint, next presentation. For the time being, this is all I wanted to say you. You must enjoy this call. It's a wonderful game. I hope my short video has helped you understand about the game of golf. It has given you the information and encouragement necessary to play golf. So best of luck and happy golfing.